Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't like that. It's been a while, 3 years to be exact, since I posted a video to this YouTube channel. There's been a couple of changes, a lot of changes actually. One, I'm in college now. Two, I don't have braces anymore. I was gonna say a third thing, but I don't think there's a third thing. Anyways, now it's 2026. It's January 5th, I believe, January 5th, 2026. I'm filming this video, and I was just thinking about the fact that I wanted to start filming again and started posting on YouTube just to see what, what type of motion I could have. Why did I say motion? I did that on purpose though, because I knew it would be cringy. I was writing down the ins and outs that I have in 2026, and I kind of wanted to film it. Hopefully this is not too boring for you. Oddly enough, my sit down videos, I think those are some of the videos that have the most views, and I did not know that people wanted to listen to me talk, because I'm low-key thinking that my life is boring. But anyways, let's get into it. Okay, flipping through my pages because I wrote this stuff down. Anytime that I can get off of device emitting blue light, I should take it. I'm gonna take it. This video is ins and outs of 2026. We're gonna start with an in. We're gonna start on a positive note. So in is going to the gym regularly. I don't know if I want to go 5 times a week, but 3 times a week is definitely my the minimum goal. I want to move my body more, and it's good to move your body more. You're supposed to get regular exercise. I do walk to class, and that does count kind of, but I want it to have serious. I want it to be serious exercise, like strength training, getting more mobility, more flexibility, actually working out, so I can continue those healthy habits and build up discipline. I did try that spring semester, freshman year, so last year, but I was doing Pilates as my Pilates era, but I was only doing Pilates. I feel like for me that didn't really work that well for me. I definitely needed Pilates and running to, not get freshman 15. I still didn't get freshman 15, but I definitely got a few pounds that I don't want. So we're trying to get that off again. But definitely if I would do Pilates, but also some type of cardio with it as well. Out is fear of being perceived. I've definitely gotten better at being more confident, but I feel like I could be a bit better at this. For example, I've always wanted to, film YouTube videos, but for a while I couldn't because my parents just didn't allow me, and it was too young. Back in the Brit Taylor, My Life as Ava days, 2014, 2015 days, I wanted to be on YouTube so bad. Every kid wanted to be on YouTube. And then my parents were yeah, you can start posting videos. Then I was having a fear of being perceived, because at that time and 3 years ago, I was still in high school, and I just pulling up to school and straight up filming videos in class, it's just not I could film videos. You can film videos of your friends, but the school district that I was in, they did not play about that. They did not play about the recording in class or recording other people. They did not play about that at all. Some teachers didn't follow that, but they did not play about that. You can't just be walking around with a camera and stuff. I was using my phone anyways, but you can't be walking around the camera. Anyways, nobody wanted to hear that, but that's context. Now I'm in college, and nobody really cares that much. There's so many things going on. There's so many things to worry about, passing your classes and getting things done, and people out working jobs and all that. But still, I don't really want to film in class that much, because I do take my academics seriously, and I don't want to be thinking about the fact that there's a camera right there and I'm getting distracted from class. But that was never an issue for me. But I just don't want to do that. But I'm just kind of filming things that are college related and my life, while in college. But I can definitely do that a lot more since, I've made new friends and things like that. Not that my friends in high school were a problem, but just the environment of in high school, just if you're being perceived and seeing the same people every single day. And I do see the same people every single day, but it's just, I just would much rather film in college than in high school. But also the fact that I'm way more tired in college. I have a whole lot more things to do, and it's just harder to think about those things and get to doing those things. So I definitely want to change that and film more of my life, and just see what I can do with YouTube, low-key. I just spent 3 minutes rambling on. N is utilizing more, let's speak eloquently and elegantly. Utilizing more resources at my university. I have used a lot of resources, but more so in my freshman year. I used that more. Like this year, I don't really feel like I really needed to do things like my I was doing like writing assignments that were like took like a week at most, and I just did not have time to do that. Like I needed to get these things done because I was taking 17 credit hours, which was the most I've ever done before. Yeah, I did pretty well. But next, and out is being impulsive with my declining balance. And if you don't know what declining balance is, it's basically money that you pay for in college that you could use on the restaurants at your school if you have restaurants. I had $200, and some people are gonna be like, $200 declining balance, and I'm like, that's what comes with the plan I have at my school. I always stretch that out, and it always lasts until like the very last week of school, and it ends up working out. But I just don't think I'm disciplined enough. Like sometimes I'm a little too impulsive. Like some weeks, like I would do like spend like 2 times or spend like $20, and I definitely wanted to get it down to $10 a week. I would just be doing it because I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. But like being more disciplined with eating, and also a bonus, like less carbs, more healthy eating. I definitely could eat healthier, and just have a more like holistic lifestyle, you know. And N is making more homemade meals. Over winter break, I have been making more homemade things or finding more recipes of things that I like to make, and it's definitely encouraged me to make more things. Like I recently made fried rice, and after I learned how to make a good fried rice, baby, I'm not gonna stop doing that. Like it's too good, it's too good. Like I'm definitely gonna take that with me to college. My roommates gotta let y'all know, I will be making fried rice. Help! Help! Help me! Now I said that, and now I'm gonna be pressured to make fried rice. Out is self-deprecation and self-pity. I feel like that's self-explanatory. I keep looking down because I'm looking at like my outline. And out is definitely self-pity and self-deprecation. Like I feel like I've gotten better at that, you know, from going to therapy last semester. But definitely like stop ruminating on those thoughts and think about those thoughts, and like definitely like redirecting my thoughts, thinking about more positive things and having more, you know, productive thoughts. And it's hard to like break habits after doing it for so long, but definitely doing that is key. So out, self-deprecation and self-pity, we're not doing that. N is exploring more clubs, and specifically more major related and Christian clubs at my university. I am curious about how other Christian clubs work and building that faith community. I do attend a Christian club, but I'm just looking to, you know, expand, you know, the people I hang out with, making more friends, you know, people that, you know, share the same faith as me. It's just important to me. And also major related stuff. Like by the way, I'm still going to my current Christian club that I go to, but I just want to explore. I also want to get involved in more accounting. Oh my gosh, more accounting clubs and stuff like that. I keep on saying and stuff like that. Like expand your vocabulary. You have a broad vocabulary, use it. My goodness. I'm already in some business clubs, and I'm in my program I currently am in right now, but I just want to utilize my, you know, accounting skills, become that accounting baddie that I want to be in uni. And, you know, exploring more accounting clubs is definitely the way to do that, and a way to expand my resume. And out is waiting for things to magically happen. And what I mean by that is adventure is not going to find me. I have to pursue it. When I'm talking about adventure, I'm not talking about going on hikes and climbing a mountain. Like that's not me. I'm not that outdoorsy type of thing. I'm talking about like I go to school in a city that is so many things are happening. There's so many new developments, so many people there, you know, so many cool things that I can do, and I have not been utilizing that, mostly because I'm scared of the traffic. That traffic is scary. Also the fact that I can drive now. I should be hanging out with my friends like in the city more, not too much, but it's also because like I have not like driven in like that area, like the uptown area. So it's a little scary. It's a little scary. Won't ever get over the fear if I never do it. And it's getting back to my choir roots. I am in choir at my college. I'm in the audition choir. But I still feel like I've drifted away from that love that I had for choir back in high school, like in senior year, like doing all of those things. Me being connected to choir was definitely like a big part of my identity, and it's not as big like right now, because I'm not doing all the like, oh, I'm not doing high school honors choir for my state. I'm not doing all of those things and auditioning for all of those things. And like we do have concerts, I would say more often than in high school, but it's like, it's a different vibe, and like adjusting to it and like still keeping up with that same love. I definitely feel like it faded away like spring semester just because of all of these things. Like a lot of stuff was going on. So getting back to those things and getting back to the things that I love so much is definitely key in this semester, and I definitely want to bring that back in for 2026. This is my last out, is stop letting people trigger me. Like, college is a very much interesting place, and you will meet interesting people, but there's also deeply irritating and annoying people in college that literally, it just triggers me. Like some things I just take really deeply, and really it's not that serious. I'm trying to like realize that and stop letting people trigger me, but it's deeply aggravating and stuff when you have to work with those people, when they do deeply annoying and aggravating and irritating and asinine, foolish things. Basically, I want to stop letting those things trigger me and just keep on living. People just do dumb stuff. People do stuff that, like, you know, jeopardizes their college career, jeopardizes their any future career that they can have. People just do dumb stuff. Just people want to do it like, oh, do it for the plot, and it's just like, so I thought that was like a cutesy thing. People are doing it for the plot, you know, for a little giggles, like for Tanner and Chad to laugh at you. Ooh, it's not really, you know, like, at least do it for some money, but you doing it for free. Yikes. I am judging, by the way. I am judging. But anyway, that is like all of my things. Those are my ins and outs for 2026. I don't know if I'm going to keep posting this stuff. Like, depends on if this semester kicks my butt or not. Hopefully not. I am taking 15, and I've done a 15 before, and it was low-key pretty easy. I don't like filming outros. Like, it feels like, oh my gosh, bye. Like, I just want to say bye. So bye. End video.